Hello and welcome. Thanks for watching today's video where we're going to talk about sphere volume and surface area practice questions. So we've kind of done the introductions to surface area, we've done the introductions to volume, and hopefully you've memorized these two formulas right here, and hopefully you obviously know the area of a circle formula, so that shouldn't even need to be mentioned, hopefully. So now we're just going to apply those formulas. So remember again, volume is the measurement of space inside a solid figure, where surface area is the measurement on the outside part of the shape, so kind of the area of the around shape. So now let's get into it. So 4 pi r squared and 4/3 pi r cubed. Those are the ones you got to remember. So now first question, find the volume of a sphere if its surface area is 100 pi. Okay, so remember our goal is to find volume. So let's just write out what the volume formula is. 4/3, sorry, that's a bad 3. Let me rewrite that a little bit. 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, first thing I notice is that to find volume, I need the radius. But am I given the radius in the question? No, not directly. So let's try to figure out a way to get the radius. That's what we need to find. So if the surface area is 100 pi, I know my surface area formula equals 4 times the area of a circle, so 4 pi r squared. So that means I have 100 pi. I think this is going to help me find that radius is 4 pi times r squared. Yeah, this will help me find it. So divide by 4 pi. What's 100? Well, pi's cancel, and 100 divided by 4 is going to be 25 equals r squared. R must be 5. Okay, so now that I've found r, I just need to plug it into my volume formula, and I should be good to go. So V is going to be 4 divided by 3 times pi times 5 to the third. Now what's 5 to the third? Well, let's think 5 times 5 gives me 25. 25 times 5 gives me 125. So I have V equals 4 divided by 3 times 125 times pi. Okay, what's 4 times 125? Well, 125 times 2 is 250, and 250 times 2 gives me 500. So 500 divided by 3 pi. So that's our answer. So that is the volume of a sphere that has a surface area of 100 pi. So you kind of have to start with the surface area formula and back out the radius, and then you're good to go. Okay, so now we're kind of going the other direction. So find the surface area of a sphere if its volume is 27 pi. Okay, so again, we want to find the surface area. So surface area formula is 4 pi r squared. And again, we don't have the radius. We need to find it. Well, we're going to have to use the volume. So 27 pi equals 4/3 times pi r cubed. So let's multiply both sides by 3. We'll get to 81 pi equals 4 pi r cubed. Divide both sides by 4 pi. This one might be an ugly answer here. So the pi's will cancel, obviously. Then we get 81 divided by 4. So r cubed equals 81 divided by 4. So we'll just roll with it, even though it's not going to be a good answer. It's not going to be a clean answer, I should say. So we're going to say the cube root of 27 divided by 4, of 81 divided by 4. So that's fine. That can be our answer for now. So that is the radius. And now we just plug that into our other equation for surface area. So now surface area equals 4 pi times the cube root, because that's our r, 81 divided by 4 squared. Now be careful here. So now this is actually a good practice question. If I wanted to write the radius as an exponent, how would I do that? So how do you write the cube root? You write it to the 1/3. And now I'm doing 1/3 and squaring it, so that becomes raised to the 2/3. So it's 1/3 and then I'm squaring it, so it becomes 2/3. So that's not the radius anymore, but that's what we're doing here. So this becomes 81 divided by 4, and I'm going to write it as an exponent to the 2/3 and then times 4 pi on the outside. And then actually, well, no, they won't cancel quite exactly. So here we go. That would be our answer. Sorry, it's not the cleanest answer in the world, but it is still right, and it's a good practice here with exponents actually. So it's a good skill to have. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully the key here is that you have these two formulas memorized and you're able to work between them. So if you're given the surface area, you have to be able to find the volume from that by solving for the radius. So hopefully this was able to help. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.